My name is Ronnie Dolan. I am a Communications Paraprofessional in the Townsville Communications team. So when people ask me what I do, I literally tell them anything that allows our controllers to be able to communicate with all the switches and everything outside their control room. That's the stuff that we work on. We keep you safe, so if you hit a power pole and the power line hits the deck, all the computers and machines in the background know that there's something wrong and they'll shut the power off. It's the computers and stuff that we deal with. I've been in Ergon for about 16 years. Through that time I did a lot of different roles, and this wonderful man, Brett Alston, floated the idea of, what about an apprenticeship? He goes, yeah, I know that you like the outdoors and stuff like that. And I said, oh, I really didn't think I was smart enough. Anyway, he worked on me for about 12 months, and my dad, who was also in Ergon at the time, he started working on me as well. I applied and got right through to the very last interview stage, and I missed out that year. I wasn't surprised, I was a little bit disappointed, and Brett's like, no, keep going, have another go. So I applied the following year and got in. The beauty of my job is that every day is different. We're always learning something new every single day, and with communications, technology changes so fast that we need to keep up with it. Our equipment changes all the time. The way that we work on it, the way that we fault find, it's so interesting and exciting every single day. Probably it comes from myself and my own belief in my abilities. I actually can do a lot more than what I think I'm capable of, and that's technically and physically. And that was half the reason why it took me so long to even apply for. I was biased against myself. It was, so once I got over that, that's changed everything. It's funny, when I actually joined my team now, they weren't particularly excited about having a female in the role because it is all blokes. And for those first couple of years, Brett was a very important man in my life until my team got used to having me around, and I work with the best team in Ergon, I'd say. At the end of my apprenticeship, another prompt from Brett, he said, look, you've done really well. I really think you should apply for the Queensland Training Awards. So I did apply, and I ended up being a North Queensland finalist for that. We went to an awards night, and I'm really glad he did because it was a lovely experience, and it's nice to be recognised as well. The bias that I do experience is out in the community. I was somewhere with one of our apprentices and we were going to get smoko. We were walking into a cafe and there was a gentleman coming out of the cafe, said to the apprentice in front of me, "G'day mate, how you doing?" And he said, "Oh yeah, good, thanks." He up and down looked me and said, "Oh, nice costume," and kept walking. So it's like, So it's more about people in the community that probably needs the education. And just, it's important to have that support. Like not only Brett, who I mentioned, and my dad, I also had the support of my husband. So we do a lot of travel and we have a lot of nights away, so that family home support is really important too. I mean, if you don't have a support system, the people are warm in this business. The people within Ergon, it's like a family, and everyone's there for each other. I wear this with pride. To my younger self, believe more in what you can do, have a go, and if you don't succeed, have another go. I love my job. I should have done it a long time ago, and I wish I had, but hey, I'm here now and I'm not going anywhere.